Hello. Okay, I'm at the grocery store. Let me go into an aisle where there ain't no people. These people been getting in my way and getting on my nerves. I'm just not a people person, y'all. But anyways, so I want to cook. So today's vlog is going to be a cooking vlog, and it has been requested of me that I make, by my roommate, it's been requested of me that I make my chicken adobo, which is one of my favorite dishes to make. And so most of the stuff for it, I mean, it's very simple as far as the recipe. Most of the stuff for it I already actually have. So I just came to pick up some little last minute items, and I'll show you here. So I just had to pick up some brown sugar, some chicken wings, and bay leaves. But aside from those things, I already have soy sauce at the house. I have vinegar at the house, onion, garlic, peppercorn. Like, I have all of that and already. So I just came to get this stuff that I didn't have, and then I'm gonna go home and we're gonna like kind of, I don't want to say marinate the meat, but kind of like season the meat and get it pre-treated. And then later on today we're actually gonna cook, and I'll, you know, vlog that, and you guys can cook some adobo with me. Let me go ahead and check out because I got all that I need, and then we'll see you back at the house. I'm just as much of a people person as I am, as nice as I am to everybody. I'm the easiest person to get along with. I am so nice, so, you're not a booger. But when it comes to like public settings, I just can't do people. Like, I don't like walking in a grocery store. I used to love it, put my earphones on, put my music on, and just like shop, get everything I want to do, spend me a little bit of money, whatever. But it's just when it be crowded and there be a girl in every aisle with her shopping cart and her baby's kids, and then they don't know nobody. Well, I'm not gonna say nobody, but there's a particular type of person that apparently was never taught to say excuse me, unless they saying excuse me to other people who, look at her, she just gonna leave her shopping cart right in front of my car. Suzette! Suzanne! You get your ass back here and get this shopping cart from in front of my... No, she did. You see what I'm talking about? You see, look at her. She about to do it again. She about to do it again. Look at her. Look at her. Girl, look at her. Uh-huh. She gonna put... Uh-huh. And sis, you see, let me get out of here. This is exactly what I be talking about. Damn the ones. Just the type of people who have no regard for anybody else but themselves. Why didn't you put your shopping cart over where your car was? But you walked over in front of my car and then put the shopping cart right there. Knowing there's all these things where you can put your shopping cart back at, but you want to put it in front of my car. So what happens if the wind blows and it goes and dents and hits my shit? Oh, right, you don't care because you're being inconsiderate and you only care about yourself. These people who have their shopping cart in the middle of the aisle, meanwhile you trying to get by, then you say excuse me and they just look at you. But I be wrong when I push you over. You see what I'm saying? Like that, it just works my patience paper thin, girl. But anyways, all that to say, I'm happy I'm out of that store. I'm about to go home into my solitude, into my home, and just mind my business and not bother nobody and have nobody bother me. Okay, so real quick, we are just going to do a little preparation. What time is it? Yeah, we're gonna do a little preparation. So every time I cook it, I always end up doing it like as a last minute, oh, I want adobo, let me cook adobo type of thing. And so I never really get to prepare the way that I want to prepare. So today we got a little time. So essentially I'm going to firstly wash your chicken. So what I got was some chicken wings. And you can make it with chicken thighs. You can use the whole chicken if you want to. It's also really good with pork. But my roommate Alima does not eat pork, so I, you know, am being considerate. But first things first, you gotta wash your chicken. If you don't wash your chicken before you cook it, then you were not raised right. And I hate touching raw meat. So this is like the worst part. Oh my God. Okay. Oh, and then you're gonna need a little gallon Ziploc bag. At least I do. That's how I do it. And I didn't get like the drumettes or like the little wingettes. I got like the full wings. And just go ahead and give her a little bath or whatever. Oh, this is so nasty. And after you finish washing your chicken, before you go any further, you need to wash your hands with some soap. You need to wash your sink with some bleach. That is disgusting, and ain't nobody trying to get no animal illnesses, salmonellas and mad cow disease and H1N1 and all that jazz. So basically, I'm about to pre-season my chicken. And I say pre-season because after it's done, marinating a little bit, and before I cook it, I'm going to season it again. So, do what you want what you will, but this is how I'm gonna do it, okay? Some garlic pepper. Now it's all in a bag, but I make sure like I put it like on the counter to where everything kind of spreads out so I can kind of get everything. I'm gonna put in my garlic pepper in there. I'm also going to give her some nice black pepper, if you will. Yes, ma'am. We are also going to do some lemon pepper. Yes, ma'am. What else? And then let's go ahead and do some chicken bouillon. Because why not? We just like flavor, okay? I'm just gonna sprinkle that up in there like that. All right. And then I'm gonna take some soy sauce, which this is going to be a key ingredient when we actually start to cook. But I'm just gonna pour some of that in there just to give it a little liquid, a little juice, okay? And I don't really need much salt, but I'm just gonna put a little bit of salt in it too. I ain't going off nobody's recipe. This is just what I like my food to taste like, so there it is. So there are our chickens with all of our seasonings or whatever. And so now I'm just going to seal the bag, make sure none of this gets out. And then I'm going to just start to massage it around, make sure that the seasonings get to coat all throughout the chicken and everything. Oh, and I would also put some minced garlic in here, but I already closed it and listen, it's just, I'll do that when I get to the cooking part. But yeah, so this is our bag, and our chicken is just going to sit in this bag. I'm actually gonna like lay it down so it's gonna kind of all be evenly submersed in the juice. I'm actually gonna go shower and wash my hair and then come back out once I'm all moisturized and ready to cook. So next time you see me, my hair is gonna be looking crazy because I'm not retwisting it today. So it's just gonna be washed and wet and crazy. But yeah, this is our chicken. So let's go on and let this sit right here in the refrigerator. And you think about what you've done. I got my chicken, and then partway through, so this has actually been sitting in here for like 3 hours now. Partway through, I went ahead and added some vinegar into it because that's another key ingredient. But essentially, I'm going to use my tongs, and I'm going to give them a little fry in my wok real quick. My oil is too hot right now. Just grabbing our chickens and putting them in there just to give it a little fry. I like mine cooked a little hard on the outside. So I'm gonna just let these fry for a little bit. And then I'm gonna pour in the rest of this juice and also a half chopped up onion. So matter of fact, I can go ahead and put that onion in there now because I wanna get that. Well, no, when I flip these over, I'll go ahead and put the onion in there too. Ooh, y'all, vlogging and cooking is hard to do. But anyways, I went ahead and chopped up some onions. I have my minced garlic in there, and then I did a little bit more of the seasoning. So now I'm going to, and then I poured the rest of that marinade in there. So now I'm gonna take equal parts, so about half a cup of soy sauce, and pour that in there. And then I'm going to do the same amount of white vinegar. So let's just go ahead and pour about half a cup. Yep, and then pour about half a cup white vinegar. And then we'll also be adding some bay leaves in there. So just go ahead and grab, let's do 1, 2, maybe 3. Let's go ahead and just put that in there. And then we are going to put our heat up and just bring this to a nice boil. But I put more liquid in there, I put the top on it, and then essentially we're just gonna go ahead and once it starts boiling, which it is already, we're gonna turn the heat down, Give it a nice little simmer. A lot of people, when they make chicken adobo, they essentially like do all of this, like basically add everything in from the beginning, like how I marinated it in just a little bit of juice. They'll put the full amounts of, like, essentially you put everything in the pot that you're gonna cook it in, pour the vinegar, put the soy sauce, do all your seasonings, your bay leaf, your onion, all of that, and you just let it sit in that pot for hours. And then when you're ready to cook it, you just put that pot onto the stove. I'm gonna probably I'm gonna just let it simmer until this meat is falling off the bone, you hear me? So yeah, now I'm just gonna clean up this mess that I just made with all my little ingredients sprawled out all over the place. Okay, just giving you guys an update. This is it. It is now after 8, which we started at like 7:37, so it's like 8:09, so about 30 minutes. And I've just let it simmer, covered, and you can tell that the meat is getting real tender and just falling off the good old bone. So now what we're going to do is just go ahead and let it continue to simmer uncovered so that the sauce can start to thicken up a bit. So I'd say maybe like another 20 minutes or so. So let's check back on it at, why not? Let's say 8:30. Alright, so here is my little bowl. I made some rice to go with it, and that is what's left over. But here is my little bowl with my rice. You see all that juice down in there? Ooh, look at that. It just come right off the bone, alright? That's what I'm talking about. Got me a piece of chicken. Mmm. Mmm. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Look at that. Bones are just coming right out. Mm-hmm. Ooh, this is hot. I'm literally eating it like right out the pot. Oh, but it's good. But anyways, y'all, that is gonna conclude today's video. I am about to devour this food, and there's probably not even gonna be leftovers enough for everybody because I'm hungry and this is good. But yeah, comment down below what you'd like to see on this channel. Give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it, and make sure you're subscribed so you don't miss out on any more of this TylorWithAnO goodness. And I will catch you guys on the next video. Peace. Mmm. Mmm. Mmm.